This year has been crazy, full of speculation, shadow drops, and some really good games. The year is coming to an end, and I think it's time for me to talk about my favorite games of the year. This is my list and my list alone. Your list may differ, and that is what makes having different opinions so great. Just remember, yours are probably wrong. Number 10. The first game on this list is a small indie game called Katana Zero. It is a good, cool little game with a rocking soundtrack. Everything is about slicing up enemies in a single strike, but they can also kill you just as easily. You play a samurai in a cyberpunk-like future who takes a drug that allows him to slow down time. As you go out killing your contracts, there's a full story with some twists and turns and even different endings based on one choice at the end. It is a fun and short game worth checking out. I played it on the Switch, it's also available on PC, and it's coming to the PS4 and Xbox One soon. Number 9. The second game on this list is Super Mario Maker 2. If you've played a Mario Maker, you know it is a fun game with limitless replayability. Also, it just recently got some updates to make it even better. I have a lot of fun playing Mario Maker 2. I like playing hard levels with precise movements and timing it to win. Also, just seeing how people use objects to make levels even the developers never imagined would work. It's good on the Switch, and it's a must-have. I did a review on this game on my channel already. Check it out in the links below. Number 8. Next up is one of the most controversial games of 2019. That's right, it's Pokemon Sword and Shield. I played Sword and gave Shield to my girlfriend. We both had a lot of fun playing this game. I liked it a lot more than some of the other titles in the series, especially against Sun and Moon, probably the worst games they've ever made in my opinion. I enjoyed catching the Mons and the feeling you get when fighting one-on-one in the stadiums. The music is fantastic and the combat is good as ever. The story was also really good, especially the second half of the game. Definitely worth checking out. Number 7.
DMC is back!
So now we move on to one of the best action combat games out there, Devil May Cry 5. The game that could have easily been a commercial failure ended up being one of the best in the series. The music is great and still has one of my favorite songs ever made. I played through this game a few times and also did a review for this on my channel. Move fast, baby, and don't be slow. Step aside, hit the subscribe button, it's time to go on to the next game. Number 6. It gets cold in the winter, and it gets even colder in this next game. Frostpunk is a steampunk city builder where the goal is to survive the coming cold, and even worse, survive your own people. You command the town in the rise and falling of the cold, trying to keep them alive and lay down the law in this brutal city building survival sim. I played a lot of this game, and I loved every second of it, trying different things and getting better or worse with each playthrough. After finally just barely surviving the cold, I can say with confidence that if I had to command a town of people to try and survive in these conditions, they would have banished me to the cold in a matter of days. Number 5. This next game will give you a different kind of shiver. It's Luigis Mansion 3, and oh boy was I waiting to play this for some time. Another one of my reviews, this one is still in the works, but let me give you a preview. It's good. It looks great, plays well, and has a great story to back it up. While it has its fair share of repetitiveness, it is still fun and not too hard for those who just want to play a game with their kids, or by themselves. Number 4. This next game is a nice game to play with friends, and is just fun to turn off your brain and shoot stuff. Borderlands 3 may not be on many lists this year because of it being an Epic Games exclusive, or because it has its fair share of issues. For me, it's just mindless fun, and I have yet to finish it because I'm waiting for my buddy of mine to finish making his office so we can actually get to playing the game and finishing it, but there's also some DLC that I cannot wait to play. Number 3. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker may not be doing so hot in the reviews, but guess what is pretty good? That's right, the next game. Star Wars: Fallen Order is a really fun game, giving you control of a young surviving Padawan from the Order 66 initiative, which wiped out most Jedi. I found the game a great balance with many other games, like Dark Souls, Shadow of the Colossus, and Prince of Persia to name a few. The story is interesting, the acting is great, and the gameplay is just fun. I plan to do a full review hopefully soon on this one. Number 2. The number 2 slot goes to one of the games I was so hyped for after knowing nothing on it. I did a review for this game and I enjoyed it for the ride it was. It is over the top and super anime-like. From the story to the gameplay, which is like Bayonetta or Devil May Cry mixed with The World Ends With You. That game is Astral Chain. It is one hell of a game, and I recommend it to anyone and everyone who has a Switch, as it is a must-have game. I have yet to succeed in getting any of my friends to give it a shot, but I keep trying. Check it out and let me know if you liked it. Number 1. This is my number 1 slot game. It is a game that won the Game of the Year and made me freak out when I heard it got announced as the winner, because I thought Death Stranding was going to win it all, being a Kojima game. Nothing against Kojima, but Sekiro is the best ninja game mixed with the Souls elements ever. Another game I reviewed and played probably more than I should have. This game is worth playing through it multiple times for all the endings because of the work that is needed to get some and the less work needed to get others. By the time I had played through the game 5 times, I've been able to just mow down bosses with ease, except for a few. I considered learning how to speedrun this game because of how much fun I was having with this game. This is a must-own and a must-play of 2019. So, there you have it, my top 10 games of 2019. What a year it has been, and I look forward to 2020 and beyond in gaming. Let me know what games are on your top 10 in the comments below. Slice that like button, paint up that subscribe button, and don't forget to push the notification bell so you can see the coming reviews and other stuff I'm hoping to do in 2020. See you all soon.